Hello everyone, today I'm doing this workout using the resistance band, okay? If you don't have a resistance band, you can get one, buying it online is cheap, okay? So got a resistance band, I'm stepping on the resistance band and I'm using one hand to do a shoulder press. So my hand is 90 degree, I'm just pulling it all the way down. Feel the resistance, you want to keep the resistance band tight and I'm just lifting my hands up, going up and slowly control and down and pushing up, slowly control and down. Yep, so you're just going to keep doing this. Feel the top of your shoulders working really hard, okay? And pushing up. So if you want more resistance, you can actually adjust your hand a bit lower, okay, so that your hand have more, the resistance band have more resistance. So of course we have to change to the other side. So as you can see, I'm stepping on the resistance band and I push it up and then down, exhale and up and then lower down. So keep your knees slightly bent so that you are much more stable. Okay, so I'm bringing my elbow all the way down and pushing all the way up towards the ceiling. It's very nice and easy exercise to do. Again, if you want more resistance, you can adjust it. They're pushing up, slowly coming down, pushing up and slowly coming down, up and down. Yep. Try to keep a posture very nice and straight. Then you will start feeling the burn at the top of your shoulders. So once you're done, do about 15 times. Then we'll change another exercise. Now both legs are stepping on top of it now. And I'm holding at the side of the resistance band and I'm pulling it up. Now depending on how long is your resistance band and how heavy, how tight is your resistance band. So mine is quite tight. That's why as you can see, I am not able to lift 90 degree. Okay, just lift as high as you can. You start feeling your shoulders burning. So once you are done 15 times, we'll change into a bicep curl. So you're holding a resistance band. You see I adjusted the resistance before I changed this exercise. Yeah, just curling all the way in, all the way down, and then all the way up and feel the squeeze at my bicep. Yeah, so we're going to do again 15 times for this exercise. And keep squeezing and then release, and squeeze up and then release. Alright, once you're done 15 times, we're going to change. Now this time you need to look for a place to hook your resistance band. Find a stable platform that you can, let the resistance band go around, and then we're going to go for a back exercise. So I'm going to pull it. My body is about 45 to 60 degree, and then I'm going to pull it. So it's over my head and pull it down. Over my head and pull the elbow down until beside my waist. So I feel the back muscles working. Okay, it really depends on the height of your resistance band that you can adjust. Then the next exercise is this exercise where I keep my body straight. Instead of leaning forward, now I'm keeping my body straight and I'm pulling my elbow backwards. So this is another exercise for your back. You want to squeeze the shoulder blades together. Think about pulling the resistance band to your belly button and bringing your elbow to the back and squeeze those back muscles together. Okay, so we're going to transfer into a tricep extension. So this time I am actually keeping my upper arm still at the same position. All I'm doing is I'm bending my elbow and I'm pulling the resistance band to the back. I like to lean my body forward a little bit so that I keep my body still. You can also do this version with your body straight. Yeah. So your target is about you want to slap somebody at the back. Probably that's a feeling. And then the next exercise with your hands straight. Okay, I'm just keeping my hands straight. And again, this is another back exercise and also for the red out. I'm just pulling behind, like forming a like A shape. And pulling to the back with my hand. So the movement comes from my shoulder joint again. Like I'm drawing an A shape. Alright. So I'm going to, after 15 times, we're going to change exercise again. Now this time I'm stepping on my resistance band, we are going to do a little bit of a squat. Okay, so you can hold like me now. Okay, holding the resistance band. I'm adjusting myself so that you can see me, and then up. So or you can do like me. I'm putting my resistance band over my shoulders and go all the way down to squat and then coming up. Go all the way down to squat and coming up. So I want to keep my body as straight as possible. It's a very good thing about the resistance band is it really keeps your spine straight. So you don't want to hunch your back, right? Feel the resistance, go all the way down and the squeezing your glutes all the way up. So this is a very good exercise. You can do about 15 to 20 times, depends on your strength from your legs. So go as low as you can and then coming up. That's right. And after that, we're going to change another exercise. Now, since we are doing some legs, okay, we did some legs just now. Now we're going to go for some abs exercise. Now this is a very easy spine twist version. Try to keep minimum movement from your hip. So it's more focusing about twisting your upper body. Okay, you want to turn your chest to face to the side. Feeling those tummy tightening. So every time when you twist, I want you to do an exhale and exhale. And then after that, we have a side bend. And really feeling a tightening of the tummy when you're doing this exercise. So this is for the abs. And going side and side. The reason being is from just now we did the squat, and then now we're doing some abs because it's a time for you to actually breathe a little bit, okay, instead of going straight into some really hard exercises. So it's time for you to breathe so you don't feel like, after the squats you're out of breath, but at the same time we're still moving. Okay, then we're going to come back into a little bit more legs exercise. Now this is a simple leg curl. Now the focus is on your hamstring. So I'm stepping on one foot and I'm pulling it backwards. You want to feel the squeeze at the back of your thigh. If you can't feel it, you probably want to imagine that you're squeezing a ball behind your knees. It's a very easy exercise. So you need a little bit more focus on the muscles. A lot of you might say that I don't really feel anything when I'm doing this exercise. So you really need to do a little bit more focus. So yeah, and then after that we're going to do some leg extension for the front of the quads. I'm pushing it out. I'm pushing it out. As you can see, I'm wrapping the resistance band around my toes so that it just prevents it from slipping. At the same time, you're working hard on your ankles. So I'm pushing and straightening my leg. This is a simple legs extension exercise to focus on the front thigh, your quads. So kicking it out, kicking it out. So of course we're going to repeat on the other side. So first one, I'm stepping on top. The resistance band will be in front of me, okay, and I curl it in. I want to think about my heel wants to touch my bottom. And imagine, really use a lot of imagination. Feel the back of your thighs, those muscles behind your knees squeezing. So you need a lot of focus for this exercise. Because our legs are quite strong, the resistance band won't actually give us too many of the resistance. You won't feel that hard. But this part of the exercise is just to really waking up the muscle. So we're going to change into a quads extension, legs extension. So as you can see, if I put it higher, actually it's quite hard for me to extend because the resistance band will slip. That's why I adjusted down to my toes and I'm pushing it out. Now this is especially good for ballerinas. You can really work on those legs. Think about kicking it very long. As you can see, my resistance band is behind me, behind my butt. and I'm pushing it out. Okay, once you've done about 15 times, we're going to change exercise again. Okay, find another place that you can place your resistance band around. Okay, now we're going to come back to a little bit more upper body. Now we'll come for a chest fly. So you want to imagine you're hugging something in front. You're hugging a big balloon, a big ball in front. So keep your hands the same distance. So I'm opening my hands quite wide. I'm keeping my arms long and I hug a big ball in front, keeping my elbows slightly bent. So I don't want to lock those elbows, because if I lock my elbow, then it's not good for my joints. So I want to feel the squeeze at the top of my chest. Then we're going to go for a press, a chest press. So instead of, this is like a push-up. It's almost like a push-up. I'm pressing it forward. So imagine I'm pressing something really, really heavy. I push and release. And I push and then release. So the same thing we're going to do about 15 times. Pushing something very, very heavy to the front. Now the next exercise is more of like a shoulder extension to the front. So it's more on the front down. At the same time, you can feel the chest muscle still working. So instead of opening to the side, now my hand is down beside my thigh and I'm stretching the resistance band forward. As you can see, my knees are slightly bent to keep myself really firm. If not, you're going to fall backwards. So keep your knees slightly bent, keep your body leaning forward a little bit. So then after that, we have a circle. Okay, so as you can see, I adjust my body forward a little bit so that I feel the resistance. So I want to keep my hand always in front of my body, especially when I go over my head. I don't want my hand to go behind my ears. Okay, as you can see, my hand is slightly in front of my ears. So I'm drawing a big circle. So this is a full range of movements. I'm using the whole of my shoulders. I'm using my chest. And my back is stabilizing. And my core and my legs are all stabilizing together at the same time. Now I'm changing exercise now. Okay. So this is the next exercise. So I'm going to hold both hands. Okay. So I need time to adjust a little bit here. So I'm holding both sides actually now. So I'm going to go forward. This is a stiff leg deadlift. Now keep your knee probably slightly bent, or depending on how flexible you are. So I'm quite flexible. So I am actually keeping my knees quite straight. Now what I do is I allow my body to lean forward until I feel a stretch on my hamstring, and then I squeeze my glutes and hamstring to come up. So do not lock your knees unless you're super flexible. Okay, because the point is you want to go down and stretch your hamstring and able to squeeze your glutes and come up. You don't want to, as you can see, there's not much movement on my knee. Actually, there's no movement on my knees. My leg might be, leaning forward a little bit. That's because of the resistance. The resistance band pulling me backwards and I'm pushing it forward. So that's the thing. 15 times again. So now we're going to do a little bit more cardio now. Okay, we're going to do a squat jump. Okay, it's a big stance, wide stance, like a sumo squat. My legs are opening wide and I jump off. At the same time, I pull the resistance band. So of course I have to tighten my core, go as low as I can and jump. This is a very good cardio, 15 times, and then we're going to switch into a sumo squat with a little bit of leaning. So you can see I'm adjusting my resistance band so that I won't fall backwards. So I want to try to keep my bottom sit back as much as I can. So this is a little bit different from a regular squat. Reason being is I have my resistance band, so I am able to sit back as much as I can, and when I come up, I want to squeeze those glutes forward. Now why am I doing this after the jump? Because it's not heavy. The resistance band is not heavy. So if you do these exercises, probably you need to do a lot until you feel the burn. But after you do the jump and then now you come back to this exercise, your muscles is already burning. Okay, you go all the way down and you will squeeze the butt and then come up. So focus on squeezing the butt first before you come up. And you want to really try to sit back as much as you can and squeeze the bottom forward as much as you can. Alright, so that's it for today. Hello everyone, I hope you enjoyed the workout. I have done 3 sets myself, and as you can see I'm all sweaty now. I hope you enjoyed it. It's really good, a full body workout, okay? So if you like this video, click like, subscribe, send me a comment so that I know that you like my video. Don't just watch and not give any feedback, okay? Give me some feedback, okay? So tomorrow I might go into doing much more muscle specific group of muscles focus. So I might do just a shoulder workout so that you can really gain muscle at the same time during this MCO. Okay, we don't actually need the gym to do, like, to build your muscles, okay? So you can do it by just using a resistant band. So if you haven't gotten your resistant band yet, you don't have one at home, quickly go buy one from, online, from, I don't know, Decathlon or Sports Direct. It's very cheap and it's very good. They deliver to your house, and so you can do your workout, okay? So don't worry if you don't have the resistant band yet, okay? The workout will stay here online forever, so anytime you can just come back here and view and do your workout, alright? Okay, I will see you tomorrow. Bye.